Alright, so here we have the last trial, trial number 3, Trial of Control. And as you all know, I'm like an event completionist, gotta do it right as it gets released, and this is the gameplay and footage of when I first completed, or just when it got released, completing Trial of Control. Now here's the location of the Trial 3. It's not that far from Trial 2, it's the same direction. Just go a little bit to the right of Trial 2. But here we'll show you how to get there. Of course, is spam the air dash, whatever you can if you want to get there quickly. But it's this little hidden, not cave, but it's kind of in a cave, but it's in a closed, very small area. You could probably use the event page for the Aquaman event. It has a map there. You might have the general location for it. But here it's glowing blue, and we go head towards it, and we'll open up the party system or the queue system. And as you know, there's a lot of enemies nearby, but if you have the menu open, you will not take any damage from them. So just bear that in mind. You're okay. Here I'm just waiting for my friend to come. Alright, so now we join together, of course. This is very, very early in the event. Like I'm saying, like a couple, like maybe 10 minutes as it was announced that it was ready to be played. But here's a trial of control, the last trial before the arena, where you need 30,000 badges in total of completing this trial. Now this trial, before starting, it is pretty long compared to other ones. That's why maybe it took a little bit longer to get released. But here's a secret little crystal here you can activate, and it'll just be a secret chest. It's 20 pearls. Nothing really special. And then here we have the regular 4 chests that you can choose. I usually choose this one. That's the health regen. It might be different for every single one, but here in this room we have to hit this gem or crystal to open up a door, which my friend already hit already because we've done this like 3 times before it was fixed. But first gotta clear enemies in this room first. Of course, just classic combat of just clicking really fast. Next we have another room with his cutscene to show nothing. A lot of enemies in here, so you want to use, we all should be level 30 to play this trial. You want to use the rage, of course, to do that extra damage and stuff. So here we're just going to clear out the room very quickly. Maybe an easy strat would be using the whirlpool one. Just group the enemies all together and use a whirlpool. That probably works sometimes. Anyways, keep on going to the next room here. More enemies you gotta kill. I'm actually not sure you have to kill them, but they're pretty annoying. They got some pretty annoying enemies. Got the boosters, mercenaries, wardens, and the hooks one. I forgot what they're named. We'll probably see them in a minute here. But of course, slowly, use whatever abilities you want. The eel is pretty good. The whirlpool is pretty good, or whatever it's called. I don't know. But anything that can clear quickly, it's always great to use. Like I said, this is a very the longest trial you can do. It's called Trial of the Control, and you'll see why it's called Trial of the Control. You'll see in a minute here. Here we have these guys. These guys are super annoying to kill. They're like the tankiest things, and they pull you back in. It's just like, ugh, and there's 4 of them. Oh, not 4, 3 of them. I might have been 4 of them in this room, probably. So yeah, I gotta just take care of them real quick here. And of course I die. It's classic. And there's no downside to dying, so just bear with it, If you're soloing, it might take a while, but yeah. So this next part, you're wondering what you need to do. Well, we have to use that water beam or whatever, the tornado icon on my first ability, and that will clear these rocks. Like in the first trial, what you have to do is clear the way. Just shoot it, boom, disappears, and go to the next area here. Now this is why it's called Trial of Control. Now you might have wondered, in your menu, there's a one last ability, and well, here it is. It's the horn that controls other creatures. Now this is why it's called Trial to Control. It's these little crabs you have to control. Now this will replace your first slotted ability. As you can see, replace one ability. And here we have the horn, Now these little crabs right here. These things, it might look buggy and it might not work as you think they are, but if you take your time and do it, you know, slowly, they do work. And there's a hidden chest in here, of course. And if you want 20 pearls, if it really matters, who cares? Actually, it's 100. That's a lot, actually. Never mind. Anyways, so you have to slowly walk up these crabs up this swirly path to this gate, and only the crabs can open up this gate. So, you know, you gotta be a little bit patient with these crabs. It might take a bit, but they do work. As I mean, I finished the trial, so no problems there. But slowly, they will come, and to be near them too. You can't just like be across the map. There's a slight of an area of effect. Now, these red plants right here. Now the crabs, they destroy them. They eat them. They're hungry, you know. So, as you can see here, this is all new to us, so we don't know what we're trying to do, but we just figured out, okay, so the crabs can eat those. That's no problem. And we have to be near them too, so we just keep going and going here until we can get the crabs here. So like I said, it's gonna be very, very patient with these crabs. They might not work properly, but they do work. I don't know people complaining that they're bugged, but or just they're not, you know, they don't look like they're working, but they obviously are. It's just the I think it's just the pathing and the terrain just messing them up and stuff. But here we go. So they open up the gate, they break it down. I don't know how they open it up. They just kill it or eat it. I don't know. But here we have more enemies. Kill them out first, and then we have a slight little puzzle here. Now there's the crystals here. You have to hit them. What they do is that they rotate platforms around the area basically, and so you want to just hit them all if you want to see what they do. So the first one would rotate that area, and what to do is, well, guide the crab through these small platforms, open up the gates that's located around the puzzle area. So as you can see, me guiding this crab to this gate on the right side or left side when you enter, it has another crystal you need to activate so you can go to the next area. So here, get close enough and we use it, activate it. You know, if you have somebody else attacking it, you know, you might have one person attack it. Anyways, next we gotta bring the crab back to the platform in the middle here. Now, of course, it's slow, I know, but like I said, you need patience. And I'm gonna get to this platform over here. We need to hit that gem again, make it red, and I'll rotate it to that. So make sure the crab's like in the middle or on the side, and hopefully you can, you know, move it when it's there. Now here's like a hidden area which has nothing in it. I don't know. There's no point going there. Next, we have to go upwards to this area, and that's the end goal. We want to get the crab all the way up here and to the last gate in front of us. And that will let us go to the next area of the map. Like I said, gotta be very patient. So here we go. He eats the thing. Alright, so next we have another room here, and we are going to need the crab again. So we'll bring the crab. So I was like, alright, well, I'm gonna go bring the crab. He's just stuck there, you know. He left them. That's alright. So we'll bring the crab, and we're gonna open up both the gates on the right and the left side. And when we open up both those gates, it will let us open the main door to go to the next area. So there's one, and then next we gotta go over here. Like, you know, I'm gonna kill this warden, you know, why not? For XP, right? I'm in trouble, of course, as always. Times the crab is in trouble over that ramp, but, you know, just keep pressing, you know, the horn, and slowly. Now we just ditch the crab. We don't need him anymore. He's useless. So bye, crab. And we got some more enemies here. We gotta kill. And that gem will open up the gate. And we have this area. This area, I don't know what's the real reason behind it. There might be some Easter eggs around here, but Here we're gonna kill some enemies. I don't think we need to kill the enemies, but we'll just kill them anyways. Just because, like, I think it's intended that you have to use the crab to open up this area, but there's no way, there's nothing that's actually blocking us from just sliding through the cracks. So as you can see here, you can just swim on the left and just enter, but for some reason you're supposed to use the crab for something here, but for some reason you could just go slip right through. I'm not sure, it might be fixed later on, or it might just leave it, but like you could just walk through. You don't even need the crab for this part. But I just did it anyways, just to be sure. I don't know, maybe you need them for later on. Just was checking, but that you don't, because there's just a giant hole right here, and there's nothing you can do with the crab after that. So there's that. Got some wardens here, and they're dead, of course. And we'll continue on for a journey. Alright, now we got a giant maze. Alright, not only a maze, but we have to find a crab first, and then get to the entrance, because we need the crab to break those red seaweed, but also the gate. So like, it doesn't even matter if we need to break the seaweed. Like, we need to break the gate, so we need a crab, regardless of slipping through those seaweeds, because I think you can probably swim through them, pretty much. Anyways, the crab is on the left side of the map, so when you enter the maze area, he's on the left. So you can see here on the left here is a red crystal and a little cave. If you just follow the left wall, you'll probably find it easily. And when you hit it, the crab will, the gate will open, and there's 3 crabs. There's a chest at the back. Probably want some free pearls, I guess, if you want. It's like, has like 60, 50 pearls. And so now we got a group of crabs here. Probably only need 1, you don't need all 3, but I had some trouble here getting them out, because I think it's just like the little hills and stuff makes their paths. They think they can't get over it or something, I don't know. That just seems likely. So here we lead the path. It's pretty self-explanatory, you know. Just follow this path and you'll get there. There's probably another path to get around. It's probably true. But yeah, slightly we will slowly get there. Just gonna walk, you know, swimming, better walking. So here to the left here we have the gate and the seaweed, and once we get through here we don't need crabs anymore, I'm pretty sure. Boom, open the door, bam, easy. Now kill some more enemies we have to kill. You know, if you use a whirlpool right here, pretty simple, 3 kills, done. Next we go down here a little bit more. This pushes you around, pushes you up. And next we have something, a big ship, and we have to get through this area. So these switches are affected by electricity and ink. So when it's dark or black, I mean it's used, has ink in it, but when you electrify it, it will activate the orb or whatever. So here we'll clear the enemies first, just so that they're not a problem when we try to figure out a puzzle or something. So here are a couple of wardens and boosters, and we go into here are the captains or whatever this is called. So I use ink, I didn't know what I'm doing or whatever, and then my mouse was in a bad position, so I couldn't actually hit it with the eel thing, so I messed up that part. But next here we gotta use electricity to activate or open up the path to the next area, which is at the front, or the gate we saw in the cutscene. Open up the inside of the ship. And so here, showing, just waiting for my friend to come, and we're inside the ship, or there's a hole in the ship, whatever. We go inside, and we got the reason why we do that kind of puzzle kind of thing is because, well, we're gonna use it in the next area. Here, clear the enemies, go to the next area. So it's a force field, and here's the puzzle area in quotations. So we got a number 5 in Roman numerals. And we got here, so it goes, number 1 has to be inked, number 2 has to be electrified, number 3 has to be inked, number 5 has to be electrified, and number 4 has to be electrified. So you have to, this whole map, you have to go and find the numbers, of course. They're all Roman numerals 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and numbers 3, 4, and 5. Not 3, wait. 2, 3, and 5. Oh, 2, 4, and 5, my bad. Has to be electrified. So here's 3, which has to be inked, so that one you don't touch. Then we go to 2, of course, or 4. 4 is here, and that will electrify that one. Then we have to go to 2, which is electrified right here. And then once those 3 are electrified, you can ignore the enemies in this room and just door opens and you go right through. Quite simple. Like, remember, electrify 2, 4, and 5. Keep mixing that up. Here another like long hallway kind of area, but you have to kill the enemies again, so more fun. So we gotta do some rage and use whirlpool, do some AoE damage here, do some extra damage. You know, very quick clears here. Kind of left behind a warden back here. Make sure you gotta clear every single enemy in this room. So make sure you do that. And we go to the next room. Like I said, it's a very long trial, and it'll take some time to do. Here we got some sharks. And when you press E on them, you actually mount them. And if you hold down sprint, you'll go faster with them. A quick tip, do not use any ability or they will disappear, and you'll probably see that because that happened to me, and spent a lot more time to get to the end of the area of this hallway. I don't know, this tunnel, I guess. So just hold down shift and you'll get to the area you need to be. But yeah, you'll see me try to click use air dash, and it despawns a shark. So do not do that. And you're gonna watch and silence me swimming with no shark. As not exciting as this is, and you can tell it's pretty slow because my friend went way ahead of me. So I try my best to spam air dash, and I don't know what the other one is called, to be honest. It's just like, I might be saying it wrong. Maybe it's not air dash. I don't know. It's just, I don't play this game. All right, only for this event. Anyways, so we're almost here to the end of the tunnel. It's pretty straightforward. Just gotta follow the path of the shark. Can't really get lost unless you like turn around by accident. Don't do that. I'm sure you'll probably get lost when you do that. And here's the area. It's the relic. That's right. That's the relic. It is the trial of control. It's blue, as you can see. And once you touch it, you get the quest. It's done. Easy, right? Now there's also one more part to this, and I'll probably skip to it. But you get the Trident now, and I'll show you how to get the Trident. So here is how you get the Trident. So I just rejoin the games, like double checking some stuff, and we go back to the palace here. And when we go and swim, whoops, I pressed ink, and we go and swim over here, you can see this door, and it has these 3 symbols on it. What are those symbols? Those are the relic symbols. And when you go closer, you can actually activate it, and it'll put in each of the 3 relics. And when you put them both in, the door will open, and once we go inside, there it is. There is the Trident just sitting there waiting for us. And once you pick it up, there it is, the Trident. That's very simple. So once you get all 3 Trident, or all 3 relics, you can just go to the spawn area and go to the palace, and there it is. Now we have to wait for 30,000 people to finish trial 3, and we'll get the arena, and that'll be the last quest, last badge to get and finish and get the package, which is the grand prize of completing everything, all the prizes, all the badges. If you haven't started doing the Aquaman event, then better start now. You can do everything in all one sweep. Well, you need to be level 30 in total. Probably need level 40 apparently for PvP, but I don't know about that. But yeah, this is pretty much it. You get the Trident and Trial of Control completed. So there we go. Now as proof of getting the Trident on the first day or really early, here it is. Scrolling on the owner's page of the Trident right there. You can see my name, like basically like top 10-ish around there. Pretty quick, very nice.